Happy Monday out there to everybody. I hope you're having a good day today, this Monday. This is going to be a general daily message for anyone that needs to get some guidance, to get some advice, or just to get some answers. I'm going to pull a angel card over the reading. See if we got a message for someone. Okay, we have number 15, Ego, Archangel Jophiel. If you can see that or not. Ego, Archangel Jophiel, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So I guess this is equivalent to the devil in the major arcana, number 15. All right, angels, spirits, gods, goddesses, divine architects, please show me what they need to hear. Let me speak it clearly. Divine angels, gods, archangels, goddesses, divine channels. All right, so here we go. Got the Magician in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. Ace of Wands. The Star. Justice. Eight of Pentacles. Temperance in reverse. Seven of Swords in upright, I'm sorry. And the King of Wands rounding it out. At the bottom, we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position. All right, so we're starting off here with the reverse Magician. So this is indicating to me that somebody may be trying to manipulate a situation or drag you into something that's not so kind or bright. Maybe trying to lure you into a situation that is not on the up and up, and then so that you'll take the fall, maybe trying to set you up. But I feel like maybe they're having trouble doing that. They've been working on it, but maybe they think they're the magician, but they really aren't. They don't have all of the elements that they need, and they may have been trying to work on bringing this about, whatever is not so safe for you here, but they're not understanding why they're having little to no success, and they just keep trying harder and harder with whatever they've got without realizing that it's because they aren't the magician and they don't have all four elements unbeknownst to them. So I would just let them spin their wheels until they burn out. I mean, if you end up figuring that one out, who they are and everything. Because Justice is here, right? So Justice is watching. She's looking to balance things out. She's fair. She's going to make sure that things get balanced and that whatever is wrong gets righted. It's the way of nature. And so karma could be coming around to somebody here today, or any other day. And the Seven of Swords down here lets me know that I think that this is whoever thinks that they're the magician who's going to, rain on somebody's parade or just trying to mess something up. I don't see them succeeding at this. I see Justice is watching the whole thing, watching over this, making sure that they don't find that fourth element or whatever it is that they're missing or they don't realize, whatever. She's watching over this. She's protecting the situation from moving in a bad way. I feel like you could be a Sagittarius or you could be a fire sign or dealing with one of the fire signs here with this Ace of Wands, the Temperance in reverse, the King of Wands. So strong fire. I also see Libra, Virgo, Aquarius, and I feel like the Ten of Cups in the reverse position may be a strong message that of where to look for whoever's trying to sabotage you. It could have been somebody having to do with a failed Ten of Cups relationship, meaning they're coming back around. You used to be together. You thought it was going to be everything, but it didn't end up reaching, or somebody turned out not being who they said they were, or something happened. Either way, the Ten of Cups didn't, and that could be the person that thinks that they're the magician coming back around. You may not have seen them in a long time, but I feel strongly that this could be who this energy is. I also see the Temperance in reverse, so I think the one that's being targeted might be the fire sign here, and they have been feeling kind of restless or kind of uneasy lately in the recent past, just the past couple days or today. If you are a fire sign, or if you think this is you, you might be feeling a sense of restless energy or just uneasiness, but you don't really, not sure why, but you feel this energy, and this could be why, because of this person coming around. It could be a Gemini, it could be an Aries, it could be a Virgo, but it could be any sign with the Magician, especially with the Magician in reverse, somebody who thinks that they're the Magician but they're not. So it's open to all signs. I feel like this could be an air sign as well. The sabotager, the one that perhaps is somebody from the past that you may have thought at one point could give you the world, or you could be happy together and achieve everything, but it didn't happen. Somebody wasn't who they said they were. And I see that because Justice is here, she's the divine energy that is looking over, watching over, and protecting the situation from being able to be messed with this devious energy here. But they may come in kind of on the slick style. It's like if that's somebody from the past, they know you and they know what to do to make you turn on and feel good and these sorts of things. So they could come in and try to reel you in this way. They could be tempting you. And so that's, remember this overall energy of the ego, which is equal to the devil, major arcana. So don't get caught up in that, or just realize that they may be up to no good and they may be working to sabotage or set you up in some way. And I feel like this person may be hard to resist. It may be not easily done, and you may not be able to resist. With the Temperance in reverse, they might catch you in an off time where you're in a weak or vulnerable position, easily able to be manipulated. So if you've been feeling like this restlessness, or this restlessness, this kind of just like unbalanced, not sure of the energy, just feeling like peace is being disrupted, but not understanding maybe why. Spirit says just look out, because you may be in a position where you're a little more vulnerable than normal, and this could be when they swoop in and really try to do some damage here. It could come in the form of the Ace of Wands, strongly. Like I said, like could be packaged to sell. It's like they know the selling points for you specifically, and they're gonna wrap it up in the promise and the allure of ecstasy and whatever it is that turns your crank. With the star here in the middle, though, that's another spiritual card of healing. It's also somebody's wish is coming true. So, if this is, no, I don't see. You could have been in a state or in a time period of healing, doing work, really getting grounded, getting centered with your life and with all the aspects of your life, just getting things back on track with the star and just being focused on that. It may have been this relationship here that didn't work out that kind of rocked your boat and threw you for a loop. And you have finally gotten to a place where you have been able to steady yourself and get shake the energy of that fake relationship, or fake person who you thought was somebody but they weren't. It wasn't easy. That's a hard thing to get through. It's hard to realize that somebody's not who you think they are, because it kind of makes you question yourself, like, well, what is wrong with me that I was so blind to that, or such a bad judgment of character, or these kind of things. But you finally are understanding that not that it's not good to place blame even on yourself. There's no room for blame. There's no point. There's nothing good that comes from blame. And when you blame yourself or others or situations or anything at all, it keeps you in the unhealed, chaotic energy of whatever it is that needs to be healed. So it's important to try to understand that blaming is not the answer, and it's the sooner you realize that, the sooner you know that and claim that and accept that and really understand that, that's when real healing starts to begin. So you stopped and realized and became aware, and it allowed you to take the next step in the healing journey, which is forgiveness. And forgiveness really is the marker that you are finally starting to begin to heal. So when you can come to a place where you are ready to forgive, and you forgive without an apology even, and mainly you forgive yourself. So that's a really positive sign that healing is starting to take place. And I think you went through this process at least up to this point, and maybe a little bit further, to where you are just seeing more and more goodness again. You're out in nature and you're learning to heal. But it might be a vulnerable time for you, because you have just been resting and working on this, and healing itself takes a lot. It's a lot of mental, it's a lot of soul energy that is put out, because you're learning a lot. You're learning such deep things, such fundamental things within yourself, down deep. So you expel a lot of energy doing this. And that's why it's so good to rest when you're healing, because it just really takes a lot of work, internal work. And it looks like you've been doing the work, like I was saying. And the good news is that you're going to be rewarded for that. Whoever might be coming around might look like that reward, I would think twice about it and really tread lightly around whatever past energy, past bad energy might show or reappear back up and play on whatever it is you're doing, which is healing. So they might, jump on that bandwagon with you, say that they're healing too, or whatever it is. They're like a chameleon, okay? That's why they think that they're the magician, but they're not. But justice is here for protection, and so is the star. And I feel like this Eight of Pentacles could be your energy as well. You could have Earth in your chart, and they could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini strongly. All right, let's get some clarifiers. Let's see what the Magician is here in the reverse position. Magician in the reverse position. What do you think you're going to be doing? All right, we've got Death in the reverse position, crowning or covering the Magician. So they're going to suddenly realize that what they are is not the Magician, and what they are is not working because what they are is not the Magician. And they're going to, somebody's going to point it out, or it's going to become obvious in some sort of way, and they're going to run back to wherever they came from with their tail between their legs, and they're going to have to let go of all that and transform and really do some soul searching to figure out who they are. Could be a Scorpio as well with that energy. Ten of Cups in reverse, Seven of Swords. Okay, twice now we've got the Seven of Swords, so please pay attention to what's going on around you. You might want to have your guard up and just, be on guard, because somebody is around you that's planning to do you wrong. And I know that justice is here, but you just really, watch your back. And it's right on top of that Ten of Cups in reverse. Again, pay attention to past people that weren't who they said they were, who you thought they were, But when I see two of the same cards, it's Spirit's really trying to get a message across here. All right, let's see this one throughout. We'll do Temperance. Knight of Cups. Okay. So this is somebody that is going to also be coming in with a message, with an offer, with a love offer. Now, this could be that person. This could be somebody else. This could be somebody who is going to show up to be sort of like, a spiritual protector in physical form. Somebody who is in touch with the divine, has a sense about the psychic realm, is tapped into divine energy, psychic energy. And so they are able to sense and feel what they cannot even explain. They may not be even aware of what they're doing. They just can feel the energy of wherever, and they act accordingly, kind of just like naturally. So that might be, for some of you, who this is coming in. You might be a water sign yourself. The Knight of Cups is water, so when I see movement, and it doesn't feel like it's this past person. I mean, it could be, but I just feel like this may be you, or this may be somebody coming in to navigate the energies and steer you away from it naturally, intuitively. It's just sort of like a divine timing thing. They just happen to show up, and you avoid this potential catastrophe or thing that you don't want to get caught up in. Justice. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands, so this could be happening, or this could have started to manifest or try to manifest when the moon was in Sagittarius last, or when the next moon in Sagittarius occurs. This is really when you should be like, heads up, or whenever this other person starts to show up, the one that's not devious, the one that is genuine and has the intuitive energy to guide you away from the bad one. Whenever you see them show up, just beware that the other one might also be nearby. So the Nine of Wands is, guards up. You're on the defensive, but you're prepared to handle whatever comes your way, because you're on the lookout now. The High Priestess, clarifying the star. Beautiful, divine, spiritual cards, one on top of the other, and the High Priestess is now here, and she has a message. She wants to reveal something about this energy to you that will help you navigate and resist, or resist whatever it is that's going to be tempting you. Get one more on the High Priestess. What's the message she wants to say? What is she bringing? The Lovers. Okay. So the Lovers, yes. You're going to have a choice, and don't forget that. It might seem just overwhelmingly enticing and just impossible to resist, that kind of energy. But the High Priestess says, no matter what, the choice is always there, and don't lose sight of that, because it's important that you choose the right way and not to give in to whatever's trying to lure you into some kind of setup or sabotage or something like this. So she's also here saying she is overseeing the situation right now, along with the Star, along with Justice. So I really feel like it's a strong presence of protection. Seven of Swords. The Page of Pentacles, clarifying the Seven of Swords. Page of Pentacles isn't in reverse, though. So the page is going to be coming in, and it's going to be a fresh energy. It's going to be very excited and enthusiastic to show you something, show you the potential for an opportunity to do something, and try to sell it. Not really sell it, but just they're trying to sell an idea. They're trying to sell a possibility, but it's nothing concrete. It's just, it's all talk, and it's all, smoke and mirrors, trying to paint a picture of something to get you closer to them. And this might be also having to do with this Magician in reverse. So being that it's on top of the Seven of Swords, and it's in reverse, so things are not what they seem to be. Things are only an illusion. With this Page of Pentacles, in this case, being in the reverse position, the realm of possibility is the only thing they really have to offer, although they might be really making a case for it to be real, or that it is real. They really know what to say to push your buttons, to get you to react the way they want you to. But just be on guard with this situation here. Page of Pentacles is Earth energy. The King of Wands. I feel like this is your energy. The Five of Pentacles, clarifying the King of Wands. So you may have been put in a position at one point in time where things were not looking so great. You were stressed out. You were down and out and feeling left out in the cold. Wounded and on your last leg, bleeding out your left ear, and nobody around to help you except for one person. And at least you had each other, and at least that was something. And the message is that you were so buying into that story that you failed to see, if you would have just turned around, that there were loving and warmth warm people right behind you. But I think this is also having to do with maybe this past relationship that is coming back around to sabotage you or trying to sabotage you. So they might be using this little story here to convince you that, remember when nobody else was there, I was there. When we were living in the car, whatever it may have been, we were there for each other. That's, at least, or that's true love. Or, this might be what they're trying to sell you, trying to get you back in that memory of believing that they are inherently good, but I'm here to say it's not the case. And you know this because it didn't work out in the past because you found out that they were somebody else, somebody that they weren't saying they were. And that's why the relationship didn't happen. That's why you've got the Ten of Cups in the reverse position. You know this already, so don't forget that, and you have a choice. You're not powerless, even no matter how great the temptation might be. They're going to be knowing how to push all your buttons and reel you in, and they're going to try to catch you at a vulnerable time. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles. Wow, we have the Star again. Wow. We've got the Star twice, so it's really a reminder and a message to don't lose sight of what you're doing and what you have been doing. You've been healing, and the Star is here to guide you to stay on track with that. Just keep your head down and keep working towards your the healing of whatever it is that you have finally started to heal. Because she's not here once, but she's here twice. So she's going to keep you guided in that direction and keep you grounded with your work, with the healing work. And also, she's going to be granting a wish, too. Because it's a wish fulfillment. I mean, it's a wish come true. She's the Star. There also could be a level of public popularity. You might be in the public eye as well, or somebody is, or I don't know, that's interesting, but it's a possibility. I see a red bird. I think there's a message of this healing work that you've been doing is what is bringing back your life force again. If you've been just lost, or you've just been depressed, or whatever it's been, like, you have found the will to live again, and like the healing is what's doing that. So this red bird, I think, is reminding us of that. Okay, let's see what this Ace of Wands has to say. Now this is in a compromised position here, so we've got the Five of Wands. So this Ace of Wands is going to come in and be all shiny and passionate and say the right things, do everything to make you feel good, stroke your ego, and set you up for a fight or a fall. This is the Trojan horse, so look for it, know it, be ready for it. I think you do have help coming in, though, with the Knight of Cups and the Star. And tap into your intuition, because you already know who this person is. You already found out who this person was, and that's why you didn't continue the connection, and it's why you're doing some deep healing now. So don't lose sight of that. They're going to maybe come in and say, oh, look at me, I've gone through this transformation, I've transformed, I'm not that person anymore, I'm somebody else, I'm better, I've healed it, la la la. Hence the Death in the reverse position right on top of the Magician in reverse position. So they're going to be wearing this false mask on top of a false mask, basically. But I think you're going to see right through it. You are really gotten in touch with your inner self, with your spiritual self, with your intuition, and it's guiding you. With the High Priestess is the intuition. So just listen to it. You're not going to have a hard time figuring this out, but they're going to think they've got it just all, dialed up, and they are not going to be expecting, like, what a fool they're going to look like, and what an ass they're going to make themselves, pretty much. Because you got too much divine energy here protecting this reading, and you got Justice here, the Karma card. So I'm not really sweating it for you. However, we do have the Seven of Swords here twice, so it is a big message. It could also be whatever they're trying to manifest you to take the fall for, be set up for, whatever it is. This could be a team effort. They could have an accomplice. So you really want to just beware, but guess what? You've got somebody in to match that energy. So it's not going to be 2 against 1. It's going to be 2 against 2. I really feel like this Knight of Cups is going to come in just in the nick of divine timing. And they're just going to intuitively, because they're just connected inherently, naturally, psychic. This could be a Pisces. But it doesn't have to be. It could be anybody. But it's just water energy, which is, this psychic realm energy. This person is just naturally connected, and they're just going to be able to navigate and guide you away from wherever that energy is, just naturally, I think, like I was saying. So I don't think whatever plan somebody's trying to hatch is going to work, but they really, really feel like it is. They really, really think that they've got it. Everything is going to just execute perfectly, and it's not, because, again, what? They're not a magician. Okay, let's get this one card. Oh, 2 cards that want to jump out. The Knight of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. So the advice from Spirit is to don't lose sight of who you are. Just keep your head down and keep doing the healing work that you've been doing. And it's been really, you've been really making progress. You look like you're very independent here with the 9 of Pentacles. This is a very independent, stable energy. She has everything that she needs. She wants for nothing. It's not the 10 of Pentacles, but she's happy, with who she is, with what she's doing in the present moment. She's harnessed both the masculine and the feminine within, and she uses it to work to her advantage, but not in a malevolent way, in a good way. She's divine. She's Virgo and Venus, so she's very well put together. And then we have the Knight of Rods. The Knight of Wands is a very active energy, full of life, full of passion, full of just following whatever it is on a whim that they see that they are passionate about. They want to go hunt it down. They want to go explore it. They want to go find it. They want to go adventure to get that whatever it is that just, and then it's just like that at every turn. It's like wherever the passion leads. And so it's really a celebration of your ability to be able to do that and really feel strong once again with this healing that you're going through, and staying grounded, keeping on your own 2 feet, and not letting anything shake your faith or foundation, or this stable inner foundation that you have created and are building upon. Okay, so now we're going to pick a message from the guides for the reading for you. Angels, spirits, dear God. Okay, so we have rest, which speaks to healing. That's what you've been doing with that dove right there. Bringing the peace, keeping the peace, finding the peace, fostering it. The Holy Spirit, rest, number 21. Let's see what their message is. Oh, excuse me, number 24. Like, that doesn't match up. Okay. All right. Meditation, prayer, withdrawal, retreat. Our culturally perverse notion that doing is the correct use of time, and that doing nothing is a complete waste of time, has indeed made us a sick society. Your overwhelming desire to back off from this whirlwind of activity and take a break, even throw in the towel altogether, isn't crazy or unrealistic. It's a direct summons from the Holy Spirit to withdraw your attention from the outer world and reconnect with your soul. Your life is not to be frittered away in meaningless and unexamined activity. You came in with a purpose and specific soul intentions that are being neglected. They're now knocking at the door of your attention, reminding you that you have commitments to keep. If you don't heed this call and begin to self-examine, you may even enter a dark night of the soul, a time where nothing feels meaningful. Listen to the Holy Spirit and open your heart to its direction. Take lots of time to be alone and get in touch with your soul. Write in a journal, seek counseling, and pray. Allow yourself to be in direct contact with the guiding wisdom of the Holy Spirit on a daily basis. Withdrawing from the world, whether through contemplation, meditation, or even a sabbatical, is the most powerful way to use your time right now. The Holy Spirit is guiding you in your quiet moments. Its message: make time for yourself. Number 24, which adds down to a 6, which is all about healing, balancing things out, and just coming back into center through beauty. So that's a very powerful message. I feel a lot of divine energy here over this reading. I feel a lot of spiritual energy. So I think it's a message that you're being watched over by the archangels at this time. And they're here to help you, especially Archangel Jophiel, to help you avoid this devil, this ego energy that's lurking to try to overtake something or sabotage. So, but I don't think that it's going to be a problem because you do have all this protective energy. It's unreal. All right, that's what I have for you. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you got something out of the reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And I really do appreciate it. I'm grateful for everybody that might do that. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.